What's going on, guys? It's Snoop603 from Shustybang, and joining me today is Fake Thriller.
Yellow.
And we got a little announcement. We are having another event that we're a part of that you guys are going to be able to join and play with us. And it is actually going to be this Wednesday, the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, September 18th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We are playing in the mini PTFO server. And it's pretty simple. It's going to be two YouTubers against two other YouTubers with randoms mixed in. And to start it off, because they're going to make this a weekly thing, it's myself and Fake Thriller playing against Mass Nerder and Epona, who originally started the original Project PTFO, if any of you remember what that was.
Yeah, I was going to say, you guys might be saying right now, I remember Project PTFO. That was the major Battlefield 3 event that was put on where two YouTubers would make up a team, and then we would pull two fans each week to play on each respective YouTubers' teams, and we would do it basically tournament style with Squad Rush, and there was different factions for Xbox, PS3, and PC. So I'm sure you could go back and find all kinds of videos on that from because everybody was involved, and so this is by the same people, the same creators, and they're trying to get the community active and participating again in these little events. Now, as Snoo said, it's going to be a similar format where it's going to be two YouTubers on a team, and then each week we're going to be looking for a total of 4 fans who want to play with us. There's going to be 2 teams. On Team 1 this week will be me and Snoof, and then Team 2 will be Epona and Mass Nerderer. We're looking for two people for each of those teams, and we're going to play on the same team, right?
It could go either way. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whatever's easiest, and that's how Epona had put it to us. If we can be on opposite teams, that's best. But if we're on the same team, it doesn't matter, because every week it's not just like it used to be with the Project PTFO, where it's kind of like, this big tourney format, and the best overall team that makes it to the end wins. There's going to be a theme every single week. So in this week's case, the overall theme or the objective is the highest objective score per squad. It's cumulative. So that's why it doesn't matter if we're on opposing teams or the same team.
Right. So we're not looking for even pulling out a win in order to actually win this challenge. It's whoever ends up in the squad with the highest cumulative objective score, which is disarming an MCOM or arming an MCOM or defending a bomb around an MCOM, so on and so forth. And so whoever shows the most PTFOing, if you will get the highest objective score at the end of the game, and then that team wins.
Correct. And as for what you win, as of today, they have not fully established what the prizes will be, but there will be prizes. How it's going to work is they're going to take the squad from each week that has, quote-unquote won, and you're going to be entered into the month-ending prize pool. So at the end of every month, whatever the prizes will be, they will select from all the winners, and you could potentially win something. I kind of have an idea, but I'm not going to say anything because nothing's official yet. But they are working on some really good prizes. I think you guys are going to be stoked to be a part of it, especially if you win something.
Now, as of right now, this is limited to the PC. Once this gets a little bit more established, they might branch out into the consoles. But if you guys want to play with us this Wednesday, there's just a couple things you got to do. The first thing is to follow the Project PTFO Twitter at twitter.com/Project PTFO. There'll be a link down in the description. So you can get there easier. Some point on, I think, Tuesday or the day of, we'll start, probably the day of, they'll send out a tweet looking for people who are looking to participate. You just respond to the tweet, and if you're selected, they'll let you know. Yep. Secondly, the other thing you can do is there is a server link down in the description, which is the Project PTFO server. It is vanilla rush maps, and they're just looking, the server's there, so if you want to come and you want to play in the server, whether it's during the event time or just any time in general, the link is, again, down in the description for you to join and play at your leisure.
Yep, so everything's down in the description. There is the link directly to the Project PTFO Twitter, as well as Mass Nerders and Opponents in case you want to follow them. Very funny people, very good information if you want to follow them. There's also a link to the Project PTFO site with all the specific details as to what's going on. And finally, a link directly to the server that we will be playing on. Also, they will be live streaming this, so if you don't want to play in it or you cannot participate, you can at least watch the live stream of the event.
Right, so I think that's pretty much it. I know it's a lot of information to take down in less than 6 minutes, but there it is. You can watch the video again, or you can hit us with a comment down below if you have any specific questions, or hit any of us on Twitter, myself, Snoo603, MassNerder, or Epona, if you have any questions about the event that you can't seem to find answers to.
Exactly. Yeah, and Twitter is preferred because we tend to miss some of the comments, whereas on Twitter, you're going to get an answer from one of the four of us. So if you do have a question, something's not clear, absolutely feel free to hit one of us there, and you will get an answer in a relatively short amount of time. We're pretty good about it.
All right, guys, so thanks for watching the video. We hope to see a lot of you in the event, and I hope if you guys want to play that you get picked.